What's that?
Overhyped. Low-key easy.
Oh.
No, 4 hours of sleep. Now this is ridiculous. All right, let's go. Let's go to Cali.
Why are you?
One shot. This is all one cut, by the way. Come on.
It's
Come on.
you.
It's not me. I swear I'm coming.
No, you're not.
You guys aren't practicing.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
Love you.
You see, your boy was trying to immediately turn around and go to California as soon as I was done with graduation, but now this is a major issue that I have now come upon.
No pressure. 3, 2, 1, go.
There you have it, boys. One of the top 10 worst experiences of my life. V4 and 765 loaded up. I hate it here. We're not doing this state anymore. Well, this is my view currently for the next probably hour. I'm hoping that this is the worst that it gets for the time being. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's another freezing cold day out in Iowa. The bikes got a little bit more salty than I was hoping, but that's nothing that can't be washed off when we're finally out in Cali. The hair has frozen on the top of my head. That's not hair product. -3 degrees outside right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on day 3 of just straight driving to California. This is our view that we wake up to today. Last night we were driving through this. It was pitch black. We couldn't see anything last night. Treacherous drive, but this is what we wake up to. Make no mistake though, today we are going to California. No matter what happens, we are driving the full 13 hours today. Doesn't matter what happens. This is one of the most insane things I have ever seen in my life. Also, I'm driving like a total baby right now and everyone's passing me. Yeah, dude, I get it. I am slow. I accept my fate. I am not used to this type of driving. One of the most insanely beautiful things I've ever seen in my life has been on this trip. I don't want to be like to just be there and go like camp there for a night.
Shake your dreads! Ladies, I'm trying to work, ladies. Good morning.
Morning.
Sorry if that was not the best way to wake up. Ladies, I'm trying to work, ladies.
I can't believe I'm out here in California finally riding a bike after weeks of not being able to. Kind of weird, I'm noticing California has these like electronic plates. That is something I would never ever get back home. I don't know why I want to make it easier for an authority figure to read my license plate. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny California. I'm here for the first time in my life with 0 responsibilities and nothing else to do other than ride. And I'm riding with 2 Porsche 911s. I always get a little bit sketched out riding with the cars, but these guys are pretty respectful. I'm just giving them their space, that way they don't intrude on my space unintentionally. I could just cut right up there and it's legal here. I'm not going to because I'm following him and I have to kind of, I don't know where I'm going, but no, I did not move to California. I want to make it as clear as possible. I'm not moving from my hometown of Cleveland. I just happen to live for the motorcycling hobby. This is my whole life. This is my whole page. This is what I post. And right now back home, there's not a lot going on right now. There's a couple inches of snow on the ground, and as you guys saw, my content was starting to get a little bit boring, and I was also not terribly happy living in Ohio, at least during the winter. During the summer, there's no state like it, but I have a friend in SoCal. His name is CJ. You guys have probably seen him featured on the page before, and he's just nice enough to let me have a room at his place of residence while, you know, back home things are not as great. I did give this thing a wash while I was on the road, but this thing is still a little bit filthy. Both bikes are a little bit filthy and they need kind of a wash, so that's kind of what my mission goal is today. You can see there's like little salt particles all over this bike. I really hate the salt getting on my bikes. I cannot stand it. There you go, baby girl. Ah, you're getting better already. Nice to have a motorcycle that's actually perfectly fit for this weather. Woo! This bike is so much better in California than it is in Ohio. You need more power out here in California. Look at the roads. Plus you're lane filtering to get to the front of traffic everywhere. No one's in front of you. And even though it's like 60 degrees, please don't run me over. Thank you, Grandma. Appreciate you. Woo! God, it's so awesome here, man. I struggle to use this V4 back home. Here it's in its element. I don't know what the cops look like here. I got scared of that car up there. You still gotta like, there's still some people that can pull out and ruin my nice day, but if you watch like, when it's like a right turn, when someone's turning right into you, it's a little bit easier than when someone pulls left into you, if that makes sense. Because I can see their tires and see exactly what to do. Like if you see the tires starting to rotate a little bit, then you know that that person's gonna pull out. You can slow down a little bit and switch a lane. and also their mass is moving forward rather than just a static thing going into you. Like, you have more time to react than if someone pulls out left into you, kind of like what someone did the jigsaw bar, then you're kind of just screwed. But the chances of that happening here are much less likely because the way the roads are set up. Laws here and the way that the roads are set up are much more, I'm gonna go around here on the right. The laws here are just much better supported for motorcyclists. I just feel much safer riding in California more so than any other state. Goes without saying, the laws in California, though, on the other hand, are not fantastic. I identify as a cyclist. I don't think you're supposed to go around on the right here, but I just, whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. I got an Ohio plate, so I feel like I get a little bit more leeway on this stuff. You know, the last time I was out in California was about a year ago. I was on winter break between my junior and senior year of college. I came here for the reason, kind of similar to the reason I'm coming here now. Back home, it's snowing, it's cold, I can't really ride, and so I decided to come to California where it's nice and sunny and it's beautiful out, and I can come ride and enjoy the experiences of riding. There is a difference this year, though. Even though I'm coming here around the same time, you know, around Christmas, school just let out, I no longer have to go back to school come January. And that implies something, there's an interesting change going on in my life right now. Because no longer do I have to make these videos. Like, I started making these videos, I started making money off my YouTube videos, I started making money off my TikTok video, all this stuff. And I've suddenly found myself funding my way through college using these videos, basically. Which is, it's an interesting dynamic. I appreciate you guys for watching me and giving me this opportunity. But therein lies the intricate problem is, last year I came to California and I had the expectation of coming here and basically working. And I think that reflected, you know, poorly in my content at the time. I think I was the unhappiest I've ever been in my life. Content became much less of a choice and became much more of a job as I set the expectations of myself to continue to post throughout the winter. But now that I sit here graduated, my costs of living have dropped dramatically. I no longer have the pressure of homework, college expectation, university expectations, all of this stuff. I don't have to uphold university standards anymore. I don't have to worry about getting expelled for, you know, something I post. I can now do whatever I want. And so now I finally have the freedom. The content now is a choice. I come here not because I have to, not because I have to fund my way through school anymore. I don't have another semester to fund next winter. I can come here and I could do this because I want to. It's just something I never really considered now. It's just starting to hit me now that I'm like, I don't have school anymore. You know, school was very much like a prison for a while. And I think it's like this for a lot of people, actually. $5 for premium. All right, well, now we're starting to see the negatives. This dude put $5 of gas. Oh, no, bro. Oh, I feel bad. That guy was just here. I was talking to myself while this guy was at this pump, dude. That is tragic, bro. Poor guy, dude. California is not cheap at all. All right, I gotta go run home to CJ's house and grab the other bike because I gotta wash that one too. I haven't quite figured out a plate solution for this bike yet, so we're just kind of rocking it the good old Ohio legal way, bringing some of my Cleveland culture to these Californian communists. I don't plan on riding this bike a lot today. I just kind of wanted to wash this thing similar to the V4. I don't want to leave my bikes all salty. That's really bad for them. Ooh, that's a cop right there. Ooh, we don't have a plate. We're just gonna go this way. I mean, it says, I think it's just a college cop. I don't think it's a real cop, but, like, I'm not testing my luck. I don't know the consequences for not having a plate in California. I probably should have done the research on this before doing this. I had a heart attack seeing the Crown Vic, bro. I'm like, there's no way it's a real cop using the Crown Vic, bro. They got Paul Blart working that shit.
I think I'm gonna need this for the time being. So ironically enough, I decided to come to a local college around here in California, while also talking about why I graduated or finished graduation, even though I had YouTube going on the side. Kind of coming full circle with everything here. Obviously, choosing to finish college while also balancing everything with full-time YouTube, TikTok, everything like that. I get a lot of people like questioning why I decided to even make that decision. Why did I even bother finishing school? I feel like a lot of people have a really bad misconception of school these days. I feel like a lot of young guys, men in particular, think that college is like a complete waste of time these days. Like, a lot of my friends even question like why I bothered to finish college when I had YouTube on the side. Like, to them, YouTube is a dream. Like, why did I bother with school? And it's because I started school before I started social media. And that's kind of the lesson that I want people to take away from my graduation, the last 4.5 years of my life, is that yes, college is not for everybody. It's not even for me specifically. I didn't even particularly enjoy my time in college, and I think a lot of my videos, my ride to school, is expressing the stress and the not really the fitting in part of college. I think all of that stuff is a great example of why I don't really like college, and I think why a lot of people don't like college just like me. But here's the thing. College is a placeholder in time. It gave me time to figure myself out, to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. Dude, when I was 18, 19 years old, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And if you're one of those people, yes, perhaps you could go out and get a job and get job experience. That is worth something. But if you even have a marginal of interest in jobs and careers that require a college degree, like becoming a doctor, a lawyer, things like that, it's in your best interest to set yourself up for the future and just to put in the time. Because that's a lot of what college is. It's just a time commitment. You have to go there, you have to sit in class every single day, you have to sit there, write the notes, put in the time. College is really just one big time exercise. And yeah, you're going to be tested throughout college, and there's some important lessons in that, and you're going to meet some cool friends. I didn't, but maybe your experience, if you go and live on campus, that might be a different experience. But also, there's nothing preventing you while you're in college from also working and setting yourself up for the future. Like, just because you're in college doesn't mean that shouldn't be the only thing you're doing while you're in college. I started social media while I was in college. Like, if I didn't do college, I might not be in the position that I'm in today. I feel like I'm proof, I'm evidence enough. If you put in time, if you put in effort while you're in college, you push yourself to the absolute limit till you feel like you can't do anything more. You can achieve your dreams even while you're balancing it with classes. It's a bit strange now, because now I feel like I'm losing a little bit of my identity on this page. Used to be cool to be like the college student riding really cool motorcycles to class. I kind of lived that dream for a little bit. I lived the absolute peak of life for a little bit. Now it really feels like I'm an adult more than ever, and it's a bit odd. But perhaps just by documenting these past 4 years, maybe I can help out somebody else. Maybe by sharing my dream, I can help inspire others to live the same thing. Because it's a really awesome life.
I have a degree now. I'm an educated dude. It just feels like everything I do on YouTube now is just it's a victory lap. And just thank you so much for let me just take this moment to just thank you. Without you watching me, supporting me, none of this would be possible. I do my best to try to do right by you guys, to try to be a net positive in your life, not like someone like you watch, like a Jack Doherty type, where it's just oh, let's see what kind of mess this guy's creating today. I really hope and I try my best to try to be a net positive in your life, to make your day better, to make your day, to go into a day and just be yes, this is going to be a better day, or to make you laugh in another instance or something, to make you smile. Anything I do going forward, I just hope I make you proud. I hope I make you proud to watch me, if that makes sense. That's a bit tight even for this bike. She's a little bit more skinny. Oh, this lady, oh my god, an old lady getting out, or old man, I can't tell, getting out of the way for a biker in California. Look at that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I like to see that, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Mom and Daddy, you're seeing this? This is why I tell you California is the best state to ride in the country. These people will be looking out for bikers here. It's just super sick. I still am every waking hour of my day, I'm still worried about in the back of my subconscious, I just know what's happening. Even though my conscious brain, I'm there's a separation between conscious and unconscious. Deep in my subconscious, I'm still worried about school and if I have an assignment due tomorrow, even though I literally passed all my classes. There's nothing left to do. Turned in every assignment, completed every exam, I'm done. But I'm still in the back of my brain, I'm I might still have something to do. I don't know why, when I ever got into this mood, but I am so glad it's over. I just never had a good grasp with school, and I'm glad I did it, but my god, it was definitely not the healthiest thing of all time. My little brother is struggling with school. I have a bunch of friends that struggle with it. It's definitely, it's stressful. There's no way about it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend school is easy, because it's not. I literally have countless videos of documenting me struggling with something with school, whether it's an assignment or just mainly dealing with the people there. You can't expect to walk into a calculus class and think it's going to be a breeze, because it's literally designed not to be. It's designed to challenge you. It's supposed to make you sit there and question every life decision, but you can get through it. I did it. I did it while balancing it with this, while running a YouTube channel full time with short form content, posting more than most people do without jobs. It's insane. You can do it. You're capable. I know you are. I just want to grab you through the screen and shake you around and be you can do it. It's just a matter of holding yourself to a higher standard, maybe more than what you're used to. But you're more than humanly capable. I love California because you kind of just turn around and bam, mountains. It's beautiful. I'm kind of exhausted after driving 36 hours. This is literally my first day in California, and I'm already kind of pooped. I just rode around the little area for a little bit, kind of talked to myself for a little bit. I'm in California with no school to do in January. I can literally stay in California for as long as I want, or until CJ gets tired of me, or until I miss my girlfriend enough where I want to go home and see her. With all that being said, I hope you guys learned something today. Made me feel a little bit inspired, hopefully, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.